All right. All right, honey, here I am. Let me know when you're here if you can. But I just want to tell you thank you, from the bottom of my heart. But like I said, man, I'm always real, bro. I'm always straightforward. I'm just tired of people trying to call things something they're not. You know what I mean? Like, nah, bro, I know my reality, man. Like I said, I've been working hard my entire life. That's since I was 16. Right? I got everything to show for it. And it's just as simple as that. I just can't believe this, man. I mean, all these other people. Christina was there for me. That's all that matters. That's all I care about. Honestly, honey. But that's why I've been so aggravated because I'm like, I just want to, you know, know that you're real and know that you care. I mean, I don't think anybody can blame me for that. Because if not, I don't know what's going on. That's all. I don't understand why anybody would assume that I know when I don't know. But now I know. So, that it changes things for me in a really good way. It just makes me know that, I'm all this is real. I'm not wasting my time. And you got to understand, if I didn't really know that for me to believe in it that much, like I've proven, I mean, it mean a lot to you. You know what I mean? So I have given the benefit of the doubt, and I believed anyway. And I try to listen to you, but you know, it's just not a good feeling, man. It's not a good feeling, bro, when you work this hard at something, and you got all these fake friends. I mean, it just don't make no sense. Like I'm saying, how in what world you can't make this up? I mean, hold up. Like this is what they do. They roll reverse and they say you're talking. You know what about them, honey? That's what they say. Okay. She said, hold on. She said you're a good person. You're kind to people and animals. You have a huge heart all the way around. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, Christina is saying she doesn't understand like why people are like this. I'm gonna tell you why they're like this because they ain't nothing. That's why. Because they all you know what. You know what I mean? Like that's the truth. Like they ain't got no self worth. They ain't got no worth. That's why they're like this. They're like this because they're discriminated. That's why they're like this because they've been like this since I was born. That's why I came up on trailside driving, Austin, Texas, and I used to get into it with all of them on the block. And I found out real quick they were all soft and they couldn't handle pain. That's what happened. I grew up, and you got the same fools. Okay, I mean I'm talking about when I was yay high. I was probably like 3, 4 years old. Okay, and I mean I used to really get in the mix. Okay, and it was usually with them, and I won every single time. So imagine now I'm a grown man and having to look at the same people, the same ones that already lost to me when I was a kid, and I got to deal with them now when I'm grown. Like, what are you even talking to me? Like, real talk. That's the problem. They all just in their own world and project and act like they're all good. Ah, there we go. He's got a truck and there's a guy with the it mask. That is awesome. We have real life jokers out here today, honey. I don't know if that was malicious or not, but that was kind of funny. Bro, they're driving by in this truck. I swear to you not, I'm not joking. I don't know if it's for me or what. And the dude is wearing an it mask from the clown. And he made sure he looked at me and like stared at me right now. So, like I said, man, it's catching on, bro. It's having a huge impact. It's real. What I'm doing is real. And like I said, I don't care whether these people see my vision or not. I'm pretty sure they see it. You know what I mean? You all do realize that criminals they're going to start doing that too, right? Oh, there's going to be some jokers, bro. They are going to start wearing masks and stuff like that. It's common sense. You could just tell because you could tell over evolution of how things go and how things are built, which direction things are going to go, right? How long is this street light going to take? I'm telling you, you can't get nuts done. Yeah, like I said, the other homeboy, honey, he's out there in poverty land. He don't want to help. Like, okay, no problem. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't get it either, honey. I'm nice to everybody, but they just don't have any respect, bro. That's why I don't be letting them really play me close. That's why I don't deal with nobody here. I try to stay away from all of them. They're no good for nothing. They won't do nothing for you. That's just the truth. They let these cars go. And they really don't do much of anything besides talk behind your back and stay poor. Tell me when I'm not right on it with what I'm saying. Tell me what I'm saying isn't the truth. That's the truth. They do not do anything but sit there and be jelly, right? And yet they're always in poverty. They're always broke. Like I said, now I'm not broke. Like I said, I got a check right now. It's over like 140 something bucks. It'll go up today. Oh, and I just broke the world record again in my sleep. This is what I'm saying. While I have no resources and they're trying to deplete me of everything, and they're doing what they're doing on my finances, it's clear as day what they're doing, right? While they're doing that, this is still for a purpose, and it's getting me stronger. And that's the whole point. That's the point of this, honey. That's all I can tell you as far as my understanding. I don't have God's understanding, but as far as what God told me, right, it's all about getting to where I'm facing, and nobody can do anything to stop me at all. So I think that this is like training. And it told me I was going to feel the heat a little bit. It told me. It told me I was going to feel the heat because that's the heat. Feeling the heat is, you know, when you don't have, what do you call it? I mean, when you're lacking, when you're in a state of lack, feeling the heat is coming up against all these criminals and understanding when it gets really hard. But that's the reason why you got to stick with it and stick in there. But yeah, I'm not going to be patient about this stuff. I mean, this is inexcusable. And that's the thing. No, it's a learned behavior. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't expect anything from anybody because all y'all selfish. But oh yeah, I definitely expect the public to support my business. You're going to, whether you like it or not. I don't know where this attitude comes from, but it's entitlement on a whole nother level. I'm talking about the public. I mean, like, bro, y'all all watch me. Y'all all listen to every word I say. Y'all all want to be a part of what I'm doing. Hey, that's just how it works, man. You don't go to the carnival and the circus and not pay the jokers, right? Like it just don't make no sense. Like that's the thing. They keep trying to say things that aren't there and paint me like I'm like them. I never asked nobody for nothing, bro. Ever. Still, I haven't asked none of you for nothing. I'm sitting here demanding. Okay, I'm saying this is a requirement of my business and what I do. Y'all got to pay me. That's the only problem. Hey there, little guy. Another dog. He didn't bark at all today. That's a different one. He's a cool looking dog. He's black. I like him. But yeah, that's why I deleted those episodes because imagine, like I want to get off of talking about TJ because it's irrelevant, but that's my point. I mean, he did not respect my business. And I just keep saying reality, and it's like he just don't get it. Like it's just problematic. Like I just don't have time. Like we're good, we're on good terms. I don't care, it's whatever. But if he'll come through one more time and actually donate something, that'll earn my respect, and I won't have no more complaints. But I'm just saying the truth. He didn't respect my platform. He didn't. He came up here and pulled the act. I don't know what y'all talking about in the chat room, bro. Every time you come over here, you're talking in a light that doesn't exist. Like I said, if that's what you do with your time, that's sad. Real talk. That's the whole point. They're trying to take delusion and act like it's going to accomplish anything. No, it's delusion for a reason because it doesn't exist. I don't know who wakes up every day and they're delusional and they're like, yeah, I'm going to manipulate something. Ah, that'll be the day. I ain't manipulating nothing over here, I'll tell you that much. Feel me? But like I said, I'm human, man. I'm going to be human. I'm going to say what I need to say and feel how I feel. I'm not going to hold back how I feel. You know, it is what it is. I never lose my faith. My faith is not my words. My faith is always there, man. You know what I mean? Oh, I got faith, but if I'm not in the mood, I just ain't in the mood, with anybody and anything, and I have every right to feel like that. I don't got to explain it to nobody. I'm a grown man. Makes perfect sense. I mean, come on, bro. Just caught on the bike. Hold on. All that nonsense, all that talking y'all do every day, and y'all can't donate a couple of bucks. That's what's crazy. I mean, they so full of it. We got that red pillow. That red pillow's over there living in a chicken coop, running his mouth still. I ain't even paid attention to you, man. I don't look at your channel. I mean, man, that boy wants my attention bad. They're talk, honey, can we go to Seattle? We got to go to Seattle because, I mean, the thing is, he just keeps begging and begging and begging for my attention and talking about how he's so tough and this and that. I guarantee you, if we go to Seattle, right, and we actually like meet up with this dude, he will literally be polite as hell. I promise you. I bet you he'll offer me to buy me a meal. That boy will be super polite and respectful. Okay? He'll probably offer to shine my shoes. That boy is a fan. Like straight up, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know why you think any of that's wise. I mean, literally, bro, let's say you wanted to be tough, Red Pill, right? Okay? Let's say you wanted to act like you're tough. It's pointless because I'm not a part of you acting tough. You want to act tough? Go ahead. I mean, you're a grown man. What are you in your 60s or 70s now? It's over 50. I mean, you're a grown man, bro. I'm half your age. Straight up, I'm half this man's age. I mean, you don't look young, you just look little. There's a difference between looking young and looking little. Talk about the females watching you. Oh, while you ordering a McChicken at McDonald's. Oh, for real. That boy said he said they looking. That boy said, I'm in a RAV4. Yeah, that your family's illegal business put on payments. Oh, for real. Oh, man. Oh, the truth hurts. I bet you don't like driving that RAV4 after I get done talking to you on here. I bet you'll want another car then. Like, nah, get a car on your own, dog. Get a car you own, like all the cars I own in my lot. Bro, I own like 5 cars still. Yes, I own 14 cars. Who cares? I don't care about money, man. I just care about being happy, bro. That's all it's about with me, man. Like what Christina just did for me, that's all I care about. I don't care about YouTube. I don't care about this. I ain't care about this business like that. I care about it because I took everything to build it. It's my way of making money. And it's a big deal for me because it's like my whole life right now. But it ain't nothing compared to Christina. Christina is my whole life. She's everything to me. So, being honest with you, don't ever think that it's different. It's just, I'm human. I have a heart too. And, I don't want my heart being played with. So I got to protect my heart too. So, I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but sometimes I just have to push people away because I don't know what's going on, or I feel like you're not doing right by me, or whatever, Not personal, but that's just the type of person I am, man. Like, if I love someone, if you love someone, you will risk losing them to say the truth, and that's all this is about for me is I got to be able to say how I feel to you without sugarcoating it and trying to make it sound cute and nice or lying. I'm not going to lie. I'm always honest. And to say how I feel. If I'm pissed off, I'm pissed off. It's just that simple. You know what I mean? So I've always been nice to you, even when I'm mad. You know, never like that, never anything else. But you know, it's a different situation than what's been going on. You know, you got these people trying to sit there and act like they're telling me something or making fun of me. Ain't nobody making fun of me, dude. I'm a grown man. I said, if anybody wants to make fun of someone, where's it at? You know what I mean? All them games, I don't play them games, bro. I'm a grown man, bro. I'm 6'2", 165 pounds. I go where I want. I do what I want. You feel me? So all that other fake stuff, you got a bunch of old retirees that are basically dead traded on YouTube, like the red pillar. Red pillar. Little red pill. Red pill, how does it feel to live in a chicken coop? Real talk. That family don't even give a damn about him. They don't care about him. Bro, you're a grown man, bro. You over 50, bro. You talking about you? He's over 50. Check this out. You want to say something to me? I suggest you keep it shut. You over 50, and you got a restraining order, you an active restraining order on you, and you online still making illegal statements towards kids? Huh? What? And that's the same illegal organization, the Red Triangles. Like I told you, they project what they do. So he just did that, and then they obviously work with corruption, and then they try to target people and say they're doing the things they did that they never did. What does that make? How does that make sense? You can't just say things and run your mouth, bro. People ain't gonna play like that, man. You need to watch your mouth. That's what you need to do. Straight up, watch your mouth, Red Pill. Like real talk, bro. You ain't even tough, bro. Like what? Dude ain't never been built like that. I don't know what are you talking about. So it's just weird. Honey, did that music make it on the show right now? Hopefully not. They waved to me at least, the other bicycle people. They just ride right down the street. I don't do that. I ain't trying to ride down no street, especially right now with the wheel like this, and I'm trying to talk to y'all. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, don't you think that's convenient, honey? You know, I mean, it's all this help stuff. Nobody helped me. Y'all doing basic stuff that takes 5 seconds. The dude who put the air in the tire. Wow, what a big deal. Come on, dog. Can't be serious, man. Like I said, I don't know if that's an issue or whatever, that I said the truth. Like, yeah, dude, you're talking about doing shoulder shrugs and you keep saying the same thing like a teleprompter. It's irritating. Like, why are you repeating yourself? That stuff is weird because you're delusional. It doesn't make no sense. That's why you're not making money. Like, I'm just being honest. If you weren't delusional, you'd be making money, bro. I'm making money. That's what I'm saying. Like, these people, like TJ, for me to have to explain to him what I've been through, I don't get that, man. I don't respect that. I mean, TJ is a narcissist, bro. He can say whatever he wants. He's a narcissist. He knows he is. He's just trying to get a reaction when he already knows what's good. You know? And it's like, TJ, like, we all right. We still cool. We all right. But I'm just being honest. Like, people like that, unless you really go out your way to show me something, I don't know, bro. You know? So all I can say is back up your claims, and I'll give you credit if you do that. You know, other than that, I'm not going to sit here and pretend I believe it. I don't. I think it's nonsense. But if he gets the money for the Greyhound ticket or donates a little bit, really, or both, because he's the one who said he would do that, and I'll give him credit where credit's due. But other than that, I mean, just it ain't right, man. I mean, if you had a platform online and I bring you on there, I'm going to watch my mouth and how I talk, because it's out of respect for the way you get your money. That's the second time you did that. We addressed you about it the first time. Like, I just don't have time. You know what I mean? I've got time for people who want to play games and act like. Hold on, I'm trying to see what it says on. Who want to play games and act like they don't understand reality when they all do. You know? That's all. I mean, like I said, this is my business. I have to run my business a certain way. I mean, there's another fool can't drive. No empathy. They'll be worried about what I'm doing. I'm trying to see what there's a little free stuff. Maybe worried about what I'm doing. Need to worry about what you're doing and focus on you. All these talk about. Like I said, the people online, they do a lot of fake energy use. I don't. Stop lingering around me and just sitting there hanging around. Like, get on. You know what I mean? That thing with the clown today, honey, was surreal, though. I'm not going to lie. It just happened. That was surreal, bro. That dude had a full, like, I don't know if they came into town for Batman or what, or I don't know. I could believe it. I don't know if he was doing it on purpose, just like to joke around. I don't know. Because I'm telling you, I saw a clown. Like the It clown, somebody had like the whole suit on or the mask. Like, that's not like a play around thing, bro. I mean, that's something. They trying to make some kind of statement. I don't know. And he just like stared at me. Like I tried to wave and he was still just looking at me. So I don't know if they're like malicious. I ain't worried about them at all. I don't worry about nobody. You know what I mean? It's literally what I'm here for. But I'm just saying it was kind of odd. It wasn't something I was expecting. You don't really expect to see no Joker clowns running around. But I'm sure it'll happen. Maybe it's something that I don't know. Maybe it's like giving respect. I have no idea, man. Maybe it's like an inspirational thing. I don't know. I would have to talk to them to find out, but they skedaddled anyway. They went the other way, but just thought it was kind of odd, you know. I don't know how to explain it to you. You know, like when you look at someone and you just get like a feeling, like an inclination. I mean, we literally just like locked eyes with each other, but we're both behind masks. It was a little odd. Like I could feel the energy was weird, you know. So I don't know. My gut never lies. But I don't know. That was weird. But hey, like I said, man, if they gonna start having some real jokers, no problem. No problem at all. Like literally, I pray for this stuff. Like literally, this is what I did all this for. It's a dream come true. Like I don't think you understand. Like this is literally my dream. You know, we're all built different. But yeah, like I said, the front tire's messed up. Stem's probably messed up because I was riding it. I have no idea. I don't even care at this point. Yeah, like I said, you can't have nothing with these people. Can't have nothing. Can't do nothing. If I could figure out the money thing this next month a little bit, or maybe when I get my check, I got to figure it out. But I might be able to buy like an air pump. But they're too expensive too. I think I ain't paying no. I'm not paying nothing over $10 for no bicycle pump. You're crazy. See, that's the only thing. You know, we're in a depression, the greatest depression ever because of y'all. Because you support this corporate America. That's why I'm so needed in a time like this. Because I'm a real revolutionary, and y'all have got to get out of this programming and brainwashing in this hole, or you're just never going to have any money or make it anywhere. I get that everybody's struggling, but that's the thing. Y'all shouldn't be struggling. Y'all get every job, every opportunity. You're like so-called women. You have everything handed to you. There's no purpose why anyone should be struggling. There's a reason why I should be, because I'm being held back by everyone. See, that's the thing. They're like, oh, go. I do what I want to do. You don't tell me what to do. They're like, oh, go do this. Well, we already stopped. Right? There we got another honk and a wave from a business owner. Got a truck for a business. That's cool. Yeah, I respect that. People who got their own business going, I respect that. I respect people that work for their money because that's what I do. You know, not out here to look cute. I work my job. So, yeah, like I said, you know, y'all go to your 9 to 5. Batman goes out in the street and deals with clowns. What I do for a career. This is how I get paid. Busy, boy. What you talking about? I forgot my car. I brought mine. Red pill. Why are you so mad at your daddy? Tommy Sotomayor, don't be mad at your dad. Remember that diss song? It's on tyrec.com. Worldwide website because I got worldwide marketing because I'm a worldwide independently established rapper and you're a nobody. That's right. None of you. You're all nobodies. I him the hell off of YouTube quick, didn't I? What you get, boy? Don't play with the Batman. That boy was trying to talk tough too. Yeah, okay. Oh, you silly. That dude's soft as a muffin. What's up? All of them, they soft as a muffin. They got a preference of you know what, opposite of what they should have, opposite of me clearly. Christina helped me last night. Oh, I let the cat out the bag. That's right. Christina helped me last night. It was nice too. Not gonna lie. Oops. Ah, saying too much. TMI. Yeah, you people funny. Like I said, you hilarious. You're not. You're funny as hell. You're hilarious. There we got another song. Some of them look kind of confused sometimes. Like, is that a Batman? It's Batman. But yeah, like I said, the ones in Poverty Land, which I'm literally walking by Poverty Land right now. Forget y'all. Keep on hating. Good talk. Definitely ain't scared of none of you. You're all 3 feet tall. You know what I mean? They be the same ones that get in their vehicles and start like acting like they following or following on their bike, all that fake stuff. Like, boy, stop it. Y'all poor as hell over there. Y'all worried about a bicycle. It wasn't even this bike, it was the other one. That's crazy, huh? A bicycle is a big deal? Like, what? I'm telling you, ain't nothing but a bunch of haters. Then the people that talk all day about what they gonna do to me, ain't nobody gonna do nothing to me, bro. I'm a grown man. I'm an enforcer. Are you serious? None of you could do anything to me. If you tried your hardest and got all y'all together, I'm talking about all y'all, none of you could do anything with me. Boy, stop that. All right, hold up. Ah, Christina's going in on you. I'm sorry, honey. It's not giving me notifications. That's all. I just read all of it. You know, it's just hard to, I can't toggle back and forth. So I try to just read it all now and then take it in and digest it and try to remember it so that I can talk about it on here. But she was saying that she just has a handful of friends for that reason. Right. And if you notice me, I'm a loner. I'm the same way. I don't have any friends. You are my only friend. I don't deal with nobody. And the friends that I try to make, they're fair weather. Like, we all right, we cool for a minute. Then I tell them that shrugging your shoulders isn't going to get you anywhere. I mean, am I really wrong for that, honey? Like, should I have just been quiet? I shouldn't say that. I mean, every time I see him, he says, rhomboids, rhomboids, rhomboids. Like, I'm not mad at you. I just think it's funny. Like, I make jokes. You know? Like, I'm just saying, to me, it's funny when you keep talking about posture. I mean, like, it always sounds like you're trying to say something indirect, bro. My posture is perfect because I don't stand up straight. Because, like I said, we're all mammals and animals. Animals don't stand up straight, bro. That's the part y'all got twisted. That's why my spine is so much stronger than all y'all. How do you think I'm breaking world records? By walking up straight? Nope. I'm tired of hearing it. Here we go. They honking me. Yeah, man. I'm tired of y'all, bro. I'm tired of hearing it. I mean, when you get sick of it, honey, every time you talk to people, they got the same thing they repeat, but you ain't built nothing, you ain't got nowhere. Like, it's all good to have a friend, but I'm not gonna kiss up to you and tell you, oh yeah, your delusion makes sense. You know, because it's like you're telling me to do something that you don't work out when you literally could participate in my business and make me money and get yourself in real shape. Like, shrugging your shoulders, correct me if I'm wrong, is not going to get you in shape. Picking up your arms, all that fake Asian stuff, it just ain't going to get the job done, brother. You know, it's all good. I mean, don't get me wrong. The Asian stuff is great. It'll help your capillaries and all that. It'll help your arteries. It's good stuff, but it ain't going to build strength. That's all I'm saying. Is like, I'm doing so much with what I do that's the part that's a little irritating. Like, and I'm sick of that. I mean, bro, chiropractors told me that a million times, over and over and over and over again. You need to stand up straight. You really need to stand up straight. For what? Look at you. You stand up straight and you a wage slave that works here for a chiropractor and makes no real money. Boy, stop it. I want to be like you. I need to stand up straight, but I'm 8,000 times stronger than you. Please stop that. Like, talk to me as who I am as a man. Don't try to talk down to me while you soft. That don't make sense. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I need to stand up straight, but I run the streets. Okay. Because maybe y'all just didn't get it all wrong. Maybe that's why y'all in every gym across the country, y'all all weak as hell. What? But yeah, you know how to live, right? You know what you talking about, right? See, that's why I get tired of them, bro. You guys get out my face with that nonsense. Y'all people are soft, all of you. That's why I'm doing this to prove a point. Like what? Like just with the special ops guys, same thing, telling me to go work in the oil field. For what? Like, no, I'm not a go along to get along type of guy. That's what y'all don't get. I'm a gangster for real, for real. See what I'm saying? I hide it real well. Y'all be talking to me, you think I'm just a regular, nice yuppie snob, nice white guy. No, I'm not. I'm a gangster. I'm a thug. Like what? Come on, bro. People will see me do these things right in front of their face. He saw me. He saw me walk through a flood. I walked through the flood for 25 miles. He was a cool guy, don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying, like, where do you get off telling me, go, honey, does this make sense to you? Go work in the oil fields. Oh, just go out there? That's what you want me to do? Just go out there and get stranded? You see what I'm saying? Like, if you want to tell me go work in the oil fields and you work that job, you work for the government, you got a government job, you should have plenty of money, right? You've got what you need. So why wouldn't you help someone else? You don't do that. I helped everybody else, bro. I was paying grown men light bills. Y'all ain't no men. I'm telling you straight up, bro. Y'all ain't no men. And men don't get down like this, bro. Men don't tell other dudes, yo, you go do this. For what? To be like you? A wage slave? Like, I ain't nobody's slave, bro. I'm independent. I do what I want. See, I run my own company. No, I make money here. Yeah, no, I make enough money here. I don't know what you mean. I'm building this every day. Do you know how quickly I've climbed? They sit there playing games. Stuff is hilarious, man. Feel me? And there's more nonsense where they do the same thing where they sit there and act like they can't see. It's just ridiculous, man. They're all the same, bro. They act like they can't see what's right in front of them, like they have no empathy. Like, that's just weird. You know what I mean? And I just noticed all of them project. That's why I don't even talk to y'all because they say you do what they do. Like, yeah, y'all got to get the hell away from me. I don't play like that, bro. I'm from the country, bro. I don't got to spell it out to you. I think you know reality and what it is. Feel me? Like I said, I'm from the country, bro. We don't play games in the country. It just is what it is. You ain't gonna disrespect me. Period. Other people, they could do what they want to do. Red pill. I can't say that on here, but that's hilarious. Said he is a short, you know what, bucktooth beaver, looking, you know what, who is grandpa age, trying to wear a middle school attitude. Facts. He's sad as hell. I told you that boy walked into McDonald's, he opened up his wallet. The act goes out the window real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, see, that's the thing, man. They be playing themselves out of blessings, out of opportunities. Okay? Because now you know for sure that Christina is real. Not only do you know she's real, but you know that she backs me and supports me because she sent $3. That's more than all of you, right? She helped me to grab something real quick too for me that I need. So it's like, man, that's a woman. Real talk. That $3 donation there means more to me than anything ever. I'm just being honest. It really does. Because I'm not coming on here, honey, to make it look cute or show anyone anything. And that's all I'm saying to you. I just get aggravated because I don't want you to bring up, and I know you're not doing it intentionally, but I just don't want you to bring up anything with any people that I don't associate with. That was the thing I didn't understand what you were saying yesterday when you said that people make money off me. Nobody makes money off me. Oh, nobody's making no money off me. I know I wouldn't let somebody make money off me, like, at all. That's why I don't talk about subjects that don't exist because it's just going to get me upset. Because I know what I'm doing every day that I come out here and work and do this. I'm making sure that nobody can make money off me. That's the point of why I work so hard. You get what I'm saying? That's all. So it's like I actually do try to be really patient because I love you, and that's just the truth. Because trust me, other people, I wouldn't have any patience. I wouldn't care. I'd just tell them off, and that's it. I'm not nice. People think I'm nice. I'm not nice, and I'm for sure not heartless. I definitely have a big heart, and for you. So just know that. Shrugging your shoulders is stupid, right? Said widow manlet. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, widow manlet. That's what he is. He's quick at his wage. You know, like I said, they played themselves out of opportunities, man. I might have said, Red Pill, I might have told Christina, I was thinking about it right now. I'm like, I might have said to Christina, hey, we can buy him something to eat, you know, once you get with me and we go to Seattle, because she just told me, she just gave me confirmation, Red Pilla, we'll be in Seattle. So you got that to look forward to. Except I'm going to tell you the truth. When we in Seattle, I want to see you losing it and going crazy and doing your live streams. Okay. And I'm not going to duck you, but I'm just not going to care. I'm not going to waste my time with you in Seattle. And that's my thing. I'm saying I would have bought you a meal. I would have told Christina, hey, honey, let's buy him a meal. You know, let's go out to eat, right? But nope, you want to stay making no sense, right? Honey, he tried to say that he said a troll from the internet, blah blah blah, and you didn't, whatever. Yeah, I don't have any problems with any trolls on the internet. There's your answer. You see what I'm saying? How he's a troll, he gave in, so he expects people to be upset. Why would I be upset at people I don't know who they are, and I don't care what they do online? See what I'm saying? That don't make no sense. You know why? Because I have everything to lose. You're contradicting yourself. You said I don't have nothing. You said, what do I have? You know I got it all. So why would I be upset and get out of character? That don't make no sense. Red Pill, if you came out here, I wouldn't get out of character. If you came out here, I'd look right at you, and I'd probably just break out in laughter. To be honest. I mean, if you came out here, Red Pill, I would not be able to stop laughing. I'm just being honest. I would laugh right in your face, too. I wouldn't care what you did, what you said. You do not scare me. I mean, it's just common sense. There's nothing you're going to say or do that's going to scare me. So that's the thing. It's actually gangster Red Pill to not get out of character. See what you can't do? All you do is stay triggered and pressed on the internet and make a horrible reputation for yourself and indict yourself and go to prison. You're going to go back to prison, man. I'm not going to download your video. I could. I don't talk to nobody. I don't snitch. I'm not you, right? Like I said, they made that whole rat emoji using you and your face. Straight up, there's a real one that they used his face, honey. It looks identical to him. There ain't no way that ain't Red Pill. Like somebody knew what he was, and they made the emoji. It's his face, but it's a mouse. It is hilarious. It looks identical to him. You cannot tell me that that ain't Red Pill. It is so Red Pill. So it's like, why would I care what you say when like you're homeless and you don't have anything? I don't understand. You said that they're letting you drive around a RAV4 on payments, right? Because they enable your horrible, you know what, poor behavior. So you got rewarded for stalking? Wow, what a family you got. Yeah, you'll go far. Wow, what a great family, man. They rewarded you and said, here's a RAV4 on payments that you don't own. You said you have. You don't have a RAV4. You rent a RAV4. Get it right, little homie. You rent. Anything you do is rent. You don't own nothing. Okay? Everything you have is borrowed. Everything about you is borrowed, boy. Remember that. Stop it. Feel me? You're hilarious, bro. I want to get on the internet and talk grimy. But in those streets, you never see a red pillar. Real talk. You never hear Red Pill doing anything tough or talking tough to anybody out there in Seattle. He's always by himself. And then when he gets G-checked, he beats quiet, he begs, and he says, I'm sorry. We all know. I know the type of dude you are, Red Pill. You're not blowing anymore. You know what I mean? Like, that's why you kiss up to everybody. Right? And the other thing, honey, I'm going to say, right? When they have a habit and these people keep coming from the same pool or the same individual or the same group, you do realize that I have eyes and can see, right? right? So it's like, okay, no problem. Feel me? Like, it is what it is. Me and Christine are going to be touring all over the country. I'm going to be working as Batman and trying to basically figure out what's going on. I have a lot of investigating to do. Batman's the world's greatest detective. I have a lot of stuff to look into and figure out everything going on. Do you all understand that literally one of y'all could be doing a live stream and Batman could just show up behind you on the camera? Literally, you could be walking, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, there's a Batman that pulls up on a bat pod and literally just rolls up behind you and says, "Stop right there." I mean, these people, they really, really are addicted to underestimating. You know why? Because underestimation is an addicting thing. It's a drug. You're underestimating the wrong guy. You understand what I'm saying? And like I said, I would never try to get gangster with none of you. Oh, not at all. I would hop right off the bat pod. You'd be terrified, and I would just talk to you. Real talk. I'd talk just like Batman because I am Batman. You understand? I'd say, "What's your association to the red triangles?" And you wouldn't know what to do because all y'all do is whine and complain. I already know what you would do. Y'all all do the same thing. A bunch of cowards. We already know what you do. It's the same thing you always do. The same thing you always turn to. That it don't get nothing done. It won't matter, right? Like, just because I'm there in front of you, that's such a big deal. Huh. They think it's illegal for me to exist. Boy, stop it. How funny as hell, bro. I can talk to any of you. I can address any of you right to your face. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Can't do nothing about that. No, as long as I'm peaceful and I come on good terms, well, they don't even have to be good terms. Like, we don't like each other. I'm not gonna pretend. But as long as I'm peaceful and I'm calm and I'm cool, I can talk right to your face. See, that's the thing. These people, they don't know how to do that. They think that's a problem. There's nothing illegal about having a conversation. See what I'm saying? Like, it's not my fault if you scared. That's your problem. Feel what I'm saying? So trust me, when Christina and I are together and we get all this money that we're going to, we're gonna have a lot of fun with y'all. You know? What I'm saying, honey, is with me, you're good. You don't ever have anything to worry about. You know what I mean? It's just, it's a buildup of things, man. When you got people mouthing off to me every day intentionally and they keep saying things that they know aren't true and trying to cross the line, that stuff builds up in you, man. You know what I mean? So, like, yeah, like, I'm not gonna have much patience for that from anybody. That's common sense. So, all I'm asking is just be respectful. You know what I mean? Like, just out of love. That's all I'm saying. Just care about me enough to know what I'm going through, what I'm dealing with, and say, you know what, I don't want to add to any stress or create any form. I want to help him. And I know that you'll do that. I mean, that's completely in you. That's who you are. That's what I need you to do. And I need you, there for me. You know what I mean? If I'm upset, the truth is with you, I don't want you to push me away. I don't really show my emotions in front of strangers and people. I just don't do it. It's just I'm programmed not to. I don't let them see me sweat. Nothing. I'm a machine. But when it's just you and I'll show you then because you're the only one who deserves that. You know, it's like most people are not worth one bit of my bitterness or pain. But you are. So, like I said, just try to work with me and talk to me and listen. If I'm upset, you should like try to get closer to me. That's what I want. I want you to love me. I want someone who loves me. I'm just being honest. That's a man. I don't want anything else. These people tried to shame me for that, talking about, "Oh, Christina, love me, please love me." Yeah, that's called being a human. So you people ain't saying nothing. You're weird, super weird, and they think that it's okay that they're going to normalize being a narcissist and a psycho, and they're going to act like that's okay or glorify it. Yeah, it ain't working, bro. Y'all really need to stop that nonsense, bro, because you look terrible, all of you. No, I'm a human being. Of course I want Christina to love me. Like, what? Of course I want love. All of you do too. You're just not man or woman enough to admit it. How sad is that? See, I'm not afraid to live like you. That's why y'all never come outside, right? That's why you're like French toast. We outside today. It's the third time this year and 365 days to be outside, guys. Oh, what a big deal. Oh, I'm outside every day, basically. And then it's crazy because the narcs be talking to each other, telling them the same exact things, and they all want to live like me and copy me. Now they want to talk about God. They want to go out and exercise. Just none of them know how to do it. Hold up. Let me read her messages. Honey, you really are. I mean, all jokes aside, you really are super intelligent. Just so you know. I mean, you really are smart with it. I mean, especially with what you've been through. I mean, it should be impossible for you to be this on point. I mean, you're smart as hell. I don't know if anyone told you that. You might be smarter than me. The things you say, you're very with it. I don't know how to explain it, but you know what you're talking about. I wish I could say that name on here, but we'll just call him McFizzin. She said she wants to buy McFizzin a McChicken. What was it, two McChickens or something like that? Sorry, it's just hard to toggle back and forth. I understand now. She said she thought that dude was monetized. That dude was part of the Red Triangle, honey. He was an agent sent, and he lied and said he's from Houston. I'm not going to assume that's true. Probably a felony across state lines. Either way, it is because the people who sent him, they're across state lines. So if you sent them, you're responsible. You understand? So, like I said, they'll all be held accountable in the court, and that's it. And what did I tell them? Did I back down? Did I get scared? Nah. We all know what it is, man. Like I said, they're the type of people they want you to suffer for their bad decision. That's why I don't do no talking about it because that's what they want. They want to keep using words against you and trapping you with words and talking. There's no need for any of that. Listen, you ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing for me. You ain't got no moves you can make. And like I said, you sent your agent and he had to pay for my meal, and give me a donation and put some cash in my pocket. And that was all on him because I didn't ask him for nothing. He did all that on his own. It was all donation because he's a fan, like Christina said. But no, he's definitely not monetized, honey. That's why he removed his videos. The channel has no subs, no views, no nothing. That's what I was telling you. They're so delusional. They just have nothing going on. So what really happened is it's all uneventful for them, like I said, because I've met some of these people, very few, but a couple. He just woke up one day and said, "Well, I'm miserable. Everything for me sucks, but I got a little bit of money here," or they contributed and threw in a pot like they do. All the addicts threw together their drug money and gave him enough money to drive and make the drive. So he said he spent 200 in gas. And how would he know that if he hadn't made the trip back? You see how he's a liar? But my whole point is, I mean, they must have given him the money and then he said his intentions of what he came down here to do, which I can tell you privately, but I shouldn't even have to say it. You can figure out what it is, but like he's not capable of that. He's a little guy. So I mean, it don't make no sense. It's just he said he had nothing better to do basically, so he was like, "Well, I'm gonna go sit here and stalk Tyree." That's basically what he did. That's exactly what he did. So it's like, okay, well, we're not gonna tolerate that or put up with that. Common sense. It just ain't happening, and that's it. So I mean, and then he deleted all his videos because he got scared. You know what I mean? And probably because I said the truth, which is that all of what he's done is illegal and a crime. I mean, he really could go to jail, or prison. So when the federal lawsuit is filed, all they're able to do, honey, is just give me more evidence because the way I made this game, because I'm outsmarting them. I've been smarter than them forever. There's nothing they can do to me. Nobody makes money off my name, honey, because I'm a gangster. I wouldn't let nobody make money off my name. You understand? And Penguin, he's been ducking me because he tried to make money off my name. You understand? We don't play them games. You feel me? That's why he ducks me. You understand? I don't let nobody make money off my name. I'm just being honest. You make money off my name, you owe me money. Penguin, he owes me money. I'm being 100% serious. Does he not, honey? He made videos. He kept recording me. He made a little bit of money off it or tried to. Even the attempt of it, you owe me money. And I can bring it up in court. And they'll probably make him pay me money. The courtroom, they'll probably, is punitive damages. You get what I'm saying? Because everything he did. So they want to act like, it's so cute, but now they know it ain't cute. And Penguin committed channel, you know what, right? And he just hates himself. He doesn't like his life. He hates himself and everyone around him. So we're just kind of letting him wallow in his misery. That's the truth. He's miserable. Got nothing going on. Got to deal with them ingots every day. Like, yeah, you're the bottom of the barrel. I don't understand. All of them are bottom of the barrel. Red pill. You're all living the life that nobody wants. You're all at the bottom of the fray, bottom of the barrel. You're the people who didn't make it in reality, and you're who nobody wants to be. It's just crabs in a bucket, you know. Meanwhile, I'm here running my successful business with my beautiful girlfriend, Christina, my honey, and my wife, not just future wife, she's my wife. We're getting married. I assure you that. Like, it'll happen quick too. But yeah, honey, I promise when you get here, we'll do what we said. And again, I'm truly sorry. Anything I said, I really didn't mean. If it was wrong, I just, I'm upset, and I have every reason to be. And I explained to you why, and I'm a human being. I'm just trying to survive and do what I need to do. You know what I mean? But it's never conditional. My love for you, and you know that because I told you even before you did anything. I said I love you. I always love you. You know, and no matter how I feel or what I say, I always love you. It doesn't go away. I always feel the same way, and I've made that very clear. And that's why I went all the way to Minneapolis for you. It's not the sign of a man who doesn't love you and care about you. Come on, common sense. It's a sign of somebody who would do anything for you, which is the reality. So you should know what it is. But my whole point is, you're going to be okay. We'll be all right. And we just got to keep pushing. And right now, I need your help. If you are able to come up with anything else, I mean, all jokes aside, please try. I'm not expecting anything necessarily, of course, but if you can, please try. We need to stick together and we need to help each other. I need you to help me get through this. We'll get through it together like everything. And that's what it's about, building strength together. Is it not? That's what we're here to do. When you get down here, we ain't going to do nothing. We're going straight to the island. We'll get everything going with what we talked about, go straight to the island, and we'll have a vacation. And like you said, we won't do nothing. So, Red Pill, you can look forward to me and Christina because she's 100% real. She just sent me $3 on Cash App. And that's a big deal because she hadn't done that before. Okay. So we know she's real. We talk on the phone, everything, right? These people just don't have anything to say. And they're just looking for a way to mess up our relationship, our love, our connection, and our blessing because they're miserable and they don't know how to feel love and have nobody. So when you get down here, honey, we'll have a lot of fun. We'll chill, vacation, I promise, at the island. And that'll be our pre honeymoon. And we could take our time. We could do it. We could enjoy ourselves for a couple of weeks out there if you want. Why not? I don't necessarily know if we'll stay there that long because I don't want you having to spend so much money out there. I'm going to watch your money and your budget. You don't have to worry. I'll make sure that you don't spend a lot of money on anything. But, we'll get a little hotel room out there. Maybe look for a deal, get a cheap one. I know a place that's usually cheap that's still pretty and beautiful. Just do things humbly. We can make some couples content. And like you said, get away from this YouTube stuff and everything for a minute. We'll still do our content, but just get away from it all and do us. We could do live streams and stuff, but I don't live for YouTube. I live for you and for us. So we won't have to do anything for a while. We don't have any responsibilities. We'll just, when we feel ready and we're good to go, rested up, we'll start the business stuff, and it's going to be all fun too. Anyway, it's still going to be vacation. That's what I'm telling you. Just let go, Stop trying to control everything. You don't have to worry about anything. You have me. You're going to have plenty of dough. What did she say? Here, hold on. Let me say the figure. I think it's 6.87 million plus. Hold on. Yeah, she said 6.87 million. And you're right, honey. All the penguin does is eat. It is what it is, man. I can't wait to be with you. I'm not worried about anything with you two. Like I said, I'm not trying to show anyone anything or rub it in anyone's face. I just want to be with you and be happy. You know what I mean? That's all. You make me genuinely happy. I love you more than anything, and I want what's best for you. And I just want you to truly know that. I want you to know that I will always have your back, and that's what life is about. That's what it's about. And I adore you and I love you. Okay, so just know that you're my everything. You're all I live for and all I care about, and that never changes. So that's all. I just want you to be fair. If I'm mad or upset, let me be upset and try to help me through it. That's all. But yeah, it ain't you. It's all these other people that I'm upset at, and I have every valid reason, clearly, because they won't do nothing for me, and it just don't make no sense. It's not help; it's support. like you said, these people don't want to show no support because they're all discriminant and against me and they're jealous. So when I detect jealousy, I can't stand you and I put you in your place. That's what I've done with all of them. So, like I said, they can sit there and talk about Ron boys while they get nowhere in poverty land. I'm giving you nothing now. And I offered all these people opportunities to be Lucius, to get paid, to fix things, to do mechanics. I'm not giving them nothing. None of them. Sorry, I'm just not. Like, if TJ doesn't deliver and he doesn't want to help me right now and can't do 10, 20 bucks when you know he has it, because I mean, you're eating, right? You're paying for meals. So you have some money that you could donate and support. That's my point. These people trying to lie, y'all need to stop that nonsense. So that's all nonsense. So if he don't want to do that, no problem. I'm not giving him nothing when we have 6.87 million, bro. They know it's true. That's why they hate and they mad. They know we about to be good and caked up. And like I said, I don't even live for money, bro. So when I'm trying to be genuine with all these people, you understand why it kind of hurts, Christina. You understand why it's not right, because I'm not caring about money. I'm trying to be genuine with and establish real connections and friendships and everything, just like I have with you. And ours is actual love. So when I try to be genuine with someone and I keep telling them I'm trying to put you onto an opportunity, and they play themselves like them little homies in College Station did, I got to quit dealing with you, you know? So, I mean, me and TJ can talk, but if he don't come through and he don't show some actual support when I still need it right now, I have a $3 fee on the third. There's an $8 fee or $7 fee on the eighth or seventh. So, I mean, I only got about $3, $4 in there because of Christina. I have to buy one little thing right now. It's all I can get. I mean, come on, dude. They can't treat people like this. So Christina loves me. She cares. Like I said, we'll have over $6.87 million, and you people are getting nothing. I don't care what you ask me for. You get nothing. You understand? I'll take care of my people, and that's it. I'll help them. Everybody else, you get nothing. I'm just being honest. Nothing. I don't care if you beg. I'm giving you nothing until y'all learn how to treat people. And even then, I'm giving you nothing because it's too late. All right. So that's my only point. To go ahead and let people do what they do. I'm gonna do what I do. You feel me? And it's really about it. I'm gonna be focused on the Batman stuff after a while. We're gonna take a break, honey. That's what we could do. We could do about 2 weeks at the island, if that's what you want, because I know you like the island. And I don't know. We'll talk about like the budgeting and stuff. I'll help you with that. You don't have nothing to worry about. All you got to do is let go and be happy and trust me. And that's really what a relationship is about, and the only way it's going to work. All right. I love you. I'll be back.